Alrighty, we have this. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. And this is hashtag Makers Creative Collab. Otherwise, or objects otherwise considered trash. Okay, I'm using packaging. As a mixed media artist, I do tend to save what other people consider trash. Okay? So, any hoobles. We're going to make a little art book. Okay? And we're going to use packaging. It's kitchen packaging. And I had actually rescued, I don't know, last year, a wine bottle wrapper thing. That's what I ended up using for the outside. And I chose to only go with 3 the boxes for the inside. So yeah, this is some collage fodder left over from a trip we took earlier in the year to Hot Springs, Arkansas. I thought they were pretty little images, tore them apart, used them for collage on my packaging boxes. Okay, as you can see here, I went over the outside edge on the opposite side and then use some scrapbook paper to fill that in. Okay, this is odd to me. Oh, it's Halloweenisms, y'all. That's the packaging. Well, it's now had craft paint added to it, and this is a coffee cup holder doolaller and a bit of a skeleton, that you put in party favor bags and stuff. I cut it apart because, you can use scissors on your stuff. You bought it, you paid for it, do what you want. So this was also a scrap on my desk of an embossed piece of cardstock. I am putting, hickin' y'all, I'm putting glow-in-the-dark embossing powder. That's not the best glow-in-the-dark product. A lot of those products are not. But, you leave it in the sun long enough and it will glow in the dark for a little while. So we've glued our little flat skeleton on there and some feathers and done a little sealing wax on there. I'm going to do some more collaging and we're going to use napkins. If you're going to cut apart napkins, cut it before you peel the layers apart, all right? I recommend water cutting, just using a brush dipped in water and going around the outside as opposed to cutting apart your images. But it depends on what kind of look you're going for, okay? The frayed edges blend in my opinion, nicer than a cut edge. But there again, it depends on, other factors. Only you can decide what you want to do. You definitely want to peel the layers, all the layers. Some napkins have 2, some have 3, some are even more. Check your packaging. It might tell you, it might not. So I'm using 3 of those small boxes for, I may have mentioned it, for my pages inside. We've got collage on one side with paper. We're adding napkins. I have these Dollar Tree things, and they're rings. Y'all know they're really carpy now. Way more carpier than they were when we were youngsters. So they are rounded, and I want them flat. So I'm going to heat up a heat gun, y'all. And then I'm going to smash that other acrylic block on top, and that smashes them out enough that they're flat-ish. They're not near as curved as they were, okay? You have to be careful, fumes, all that kind of stuff. All right, y'all? Now, for this project, I found that the fabrifix worked really well at gluing on these little plasticky bits and stuff like that. I've added some skeleton arms on the front of the book, which you might have noticed in the thumbnail, maybe not, and you will see that coming up. Actually, I was pretty pleased at how well the fabrifix held the little plastic bits. I put little charms on there. I've got skeleton bits, y'all. And that is the stuff wrapped around there that's known as mummy cloth by some manufacturers is from the Dollar Tree. And I used the strip of that to tie it closed. And we're going to flip through. So here's my coffee cup holder doolaller is now a pocket. There's our little tag. Makes me happy, y'all. And I used cracker packaging or cereal box packaging. Y'all know the plasticky stuff in between my pages. I like how it adds just a slight obscurity between the spreads there. I don't know. It's just a little break. And you could see our napkin collaging. I printed out a poem from, I don't know, many years ago. I had ran a poll on my YouTube community tab and also on the Facebook, and everyone got to pick a number between 1 and 3. And y'all whoever voted picked number 3, so that's the poem I used. Okay. Y'all, I'm pretty happy with this. It was a little rough the first day, but you know, when I came back out from my break, overnight break, sleeping, I liked it much better. I love the arms folded across the front, y'all. Just saying. Makes me happy. Be sure to follow the links, y'all. Description below. Ta-da! Photo montage. So the poem is Essence of Odium. What can there be in existence which is the spirit of anti-love, a burden of hatred cast about, given, taken, consumed, doled out as if it were a gift? How can it be in existence something great to own, to confound, confuse, wreak havoc among us? Where can it exist without the longing for it? A death wish, death to odium. Y'all, I tell you what, I don't even know what I think about this stuff sometimes. I don't know where these things come from. I already said it. I'm going to say it again. I'm pretty happy with this book. There is an end screen at the end of the video. Will show you a link to the next person in the hop, or you can follow the links in the description box below, or you can search for the hashtag Makers Creative Collab, okay? Because it's all there. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to those you're not already subscribed to. Thanks for watching, and happy artin', y'all!